Sam, we have arrived. Let us put the Sentinel artifact to good use.
I trust your approach, and I am pleased you came along, Sarah. Though you may find Totem Hall remains somewhat infected.
This is a large property. Where exactly should we take the artifact?
My quantum processing unit is underground. Find a way down to my mainframe chamber.
Rolling the dice. Yes, sir. I know a fucking force multiplier when I see one.
Double points.
Ready to dazzle a born skeptic by creating life out of thin air?
Indeed I am, Herr Doctor. But our team must still complete some final arrangements.
Tear them to pieces. Max ammo.
Whoa! The bug problem has gotten way out of hand.
Bonus points. Insta-kill.
Any time is the right time for a nog.
Bonus points. Double points. Max armor.
doctor? Ugh. Oh, God. Just awful. Getting all the good toys today. Now that's a summer cut.
I would like to help pick things up, but I am manually disadvantaged. You're getting close. I can smell it. Not literally, of course.
Who goes there? Only kidding. Come on in, take a load off.
Collateral damage? I say crowd control.
Insta-kill. Max ammo.
Got an evac with your name on it if you want it.
They'd probably get you on the ammo, but this thing looks deadly.
ceases.
Shuffled right into that one.
Got it crowded. Me and the card feeder is stuck on the ground.
Max ammo.
That was my nigga.
Got one of the window weapons. I did. One of the good ones.
Oh, you got the waffle gun.
One of the original.
That bitch shit electric, don't it?
Time to apply some pressure. Infinite pressure.
Insta-kill.
But look at this, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 motherfuckers tried to add me, bro.
Some ones and zeros have the method to the man. Find the method or go mad.
I'm serious. What is the weather like today? Six, 2, 1, 6, 16. So 1, 6, 7, 6. 16, 76.
That hits all the right spots. After whatever that was, nothing will surprise me.
The venue now holds a competent doctor. Remember that the key to research exploration. They never return.
That makes things a little easier. This is starting to get fun. That's the grave.
Crazy Robin.
I got one of the powerful weapons.
You got Buffalo?
We got real problems.
Sound off. People. Break it on down. Break it on down.
I guess the magic ingredient.
Welcome to Verizon. I'm the Verizon assistant.
Para español, oprima 9.
Verizon and our partners may record or monitor this call for quality, systems training, and personalization. Are you calling about services associated with the number 33077183446?
Yes.
With my plan, new and existing customers receive the Verizon Best Value Guarantee, which includes a 3-year price lock guarantee and a free phone on any plan. For complete terms and details, visit verizon.com/unlimited. Your account has been verified by calling from a recognized device. Additional verification may be done as needed. To make a payment today, or to schedule a payment for a later date, say payment. If you're calling about a payment arrangement, say arrangement. To respond to a recent message you got from Verizon, say respond. For anything else, say main menu.
Payment.
Okay, making a payment. Let's start with your balance information. Your balance is $113.91. To pay the total balance, say total balance.
Total balance.
So that's $113.91. Say yes or press 1, no, or press 2.
Yes.
To pay by check, say checking account, or press 1. To pay with a card, say card, or press 2. If you'd like to use a Verizon gift card, say gift card, or press 3. To set up a payment arrangement instead, say payment arrangement, or press 4.
Credit card.
Using your keypad, please enter your card number followed by the pound sign. So that's 538061135840217. Is that correct? Say yes or press 1, no. I'll need the card expiration date entered as the 2-digit month and 2-digit year.
Oh, I did it wrong.
The date entered isn't in the correct format. For example, April 2025 would be entered as 0425. Okay, your card expiration date is October 2028. Is that correct? You can reply with yes or press 1, or now I will need your credit card security code. Please enter it now followed by the pound sign. Please enter the billing zip code as it appears on your credit card statements. Would you like to make your payment today using your MasterCard, ending in 2017? Or did you want to schedule your payment for a future date? I show that you can schedule your payment up to Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. If you want to pay today, you can say pay now or press 1 to schedule your payment. So, that's a payment of $113.91. Using your MasterCard, ending in 2017. To confirm and process this transaction, say yes or press 1. One moment. All done. Your payment confirmation number is 884068. It may take 24 hours or more for this payment to post to your credit card provider. To hear this again, press star. Make another payment. Press 1. Enroll in autopay. Press 2. Once you're finished,
This is a prison in a 10,000-meter deep abyss, home to the world's most dangerous criminals. As the warden, you control everything. Their rest, exercise, meals, and showers. You call all the shots. Make them grind, while you sit back and watch. But keep an eye on their mood. Don't push them too hard, or they'll get unsatisfied and start a riot. For the troublemakers, lock them in dark water dungeons, or toss them to the sharks. It's your prison, your rules.
Around the map from these small orange plants that can be found in various locations outside the map. One potential spawn could be here in this conservatory, one to the left entrance of the mansion, one in the garden pond by the staircase next to a trap, and the fourth one is on the west balcony by...
Gotta be honest, with Flopper in the name, I didn't have high hopes. Like chewing on a live wire. Pure energy. Besides tasting bad, what's it do?
Can someone describe what it smells?
See, look, come here.
How much it contains, but
You hit those guys. We're supposed to do that, and then.
Army systems.
Bro, you've been playing this since you got here. Where's this started? Trying to find our last fucking plan.
With the normal Mark II ray gun. If you shoot it with another weapon, go to the conservatory and plump your empty canister zombies that will try and as you can then move on to
Well, man, I'm about to go back to the crib.
Why don't you guys invite me out for drinks? We texted you in the group alliance chat. Oh wait, she has less than
a quote from Samantha. In the mainframe chamber, you'll ray gun variants.
Hey. Why don't you guys invite me out for drinks? We texted you in the group alliance chat. Oh wait, she has less than 1 million power. He's not in the group alliance chat. A few days later. What are you guys doing? We texted you in the Alliance group chat to maybe party today. Oh wait, Pete has less than 1 million power. Actually now, I have 5 million power. This time, I started with Japan. I'm going to start working speed runs, so I got to explore that faster and get hold of more resources.
And we need to collect 4 seeds from around the map from these small orange plants that can be found in various locations outside the map. One potential spawn can be here in this conservatory, one to the left entrance of the mansion, one in the garden pond by the staircase next to a trap, and the 4th one is on the west balcony by a tree. Now there are still more spawns than this. There can be one behind Double Tap, as well as one at Shem's Henge.
Tossing sentence grenade.
Your efficiency has been noticed.
Why'd you do it the hard way?
Oh yes, that's done. Extra credit for you.
Systems. used this earlier. Somebody wait! You should have run away.
Tear them to pieces! Max Ammo. Max Insta-Kill.
Fuck.
Max armor.
Are you finishing polishing that beautiful hole?
Just be sure to check outside the map and look absolutely everywhere. Get the seeds by using. Once you've placed the spores, you see the craft yourself the timed objective where we have the ray gun Mark II-R. We can now begin an Easter egg tied to it, which takes place in the library. Interact with this computer to the left of the portal, and it will begin a timed objective.
You have an upgrade your mobile too. It should help you access potential living spaces. There's no local pockets for space-time crashes. They imprison the poor unfortunate occupying them.
If danger was a crime, you'd be cleared of all charges and sent home with a puppy.
Downhill.
Portal by eliminating zombies with the Ray Gun Mark II-R. If you run out of ammo at any point, just remember there's an ammo box that you can use to replenish ammo to complete this within the time limit. And if done correctly, the objective will be complete, and you'll now be able to go through the painting into the...
I just keep it in my briefcase. If the paper's gonna hold it, I'm finished. How am I supposed to find anything in here? If the paper's gonna hold it, I'm finished. Nothing up ahead. Get it down, Holden. I don't know how to settle the place. Oh, no, I just got your crash at you people like get paid. You keep this cold cat.
Liminal library. Within here will be a ghost called Colton who will be ghost just for a little bit. One area you'll want to check is the overlook right here by the bar, where in our game we found one audio log spawn. Another spawn can be directly in front of the portrait on the sofas. Another location is on the top of East Foyer on this desk, which should pick up a ledger. And another spawn this can be in the study on this table. And
Bullshit out of the court.
Tear them to pieces. Max ammo. Insta-kill.
That makes things a little easier. Oh man, you can really taste the
Full power.
back beneath the shroud.
Finally, you need to find a part within a fireplace. One of the fireplace spawns is within the east foyer, another can be in the banquet hall, and a third can be also in the study. I will leave all and spawn location is on the top. One area you'll want to check is the overlook right here by the bar, where in our game we found one audio log spawn. Another spawn can be directly in front of the portrait on the sofas. Another location is on the top of the east foyer on this desk, which should pick up the left.
If you want to make a difference, you gotta have vision.
I be happy that you're ready. We are assessing a possible unity. Please stand by. Did I sound like a fight?
Just with the dog. Oh, God. Just awful.
Another spawn for this can be in the study on this table. And finally, you need to find a part within a fireplace. One of the fireplace spawns is within... Location is on the top of the east foyer on this desk, which should pick up a ledger. And another spawn for this can be in the study on this table. And finally, also in the study. I will leave spawns is within the... can be in the study on this table.
Right into that one.
Tear them to pieces.
Take collateral damage? I say crowd control.
Max ammo.
down. Lay down.
That makes things a little easier.
Max armor.
Hey, look out for that! Too late, my bad. No breaks for me. I'm killing it.
Full power.
That's the grave. Like you're not a live wire. Your energy. I know I'll pay for it in the morning. Nice. I've been doing this the hard way.
Finally, you need to find a part within a fireplace. One of the fireplace spawns is within the east foyer, another can be in the banquet hall, and a third can be also in spawns is within the east foyer, another can be in the banquet hall, and a third can be also in the study. I will leave all written spawn located spawns is within the east foyer, another can be in the banquet hall,
Where were you when I was writing my dissertation? Besides tasting bad, what's the deal?
Right on perk.
Are you finishing operations at the beautiful home?
Work your things the hard way.
Insta-kill.
And a bird can be also in the study. Holy retrieve all written, and you'll notice that on the bookshelf there will be 3 books. If you head back into the normal library, you'll notice that the same 3 books will now be glowing with an ethereal white glow to them. You'll need to interact and activate these books in a random order, so try from left to right.
Oh man, you can really taste the zinc oxide?
Bro, I hate those fucking spiders.
That makes things a little easier.
Max armor.
Faster, please.
Middle, left, right, middle, right, left, till each book glows blue, and it will reveal a secret door where you'll be able to pick up a nuclear plant inspection report. Now all players need to go into the right, middle, right, left, till each book glows blue, and it will reveal a secret door where you'll be able to pick up a nuclear plant inspection. Now all players need to go into the distilled library and interact with this podium to start a lockdown. It's imperative if you're doing this on co-op that at least one person has the ray gun Mark II in order to progress.
You can see by Samuel's focus here that infection from resistant employees. He would have lost his house and connection to the event.
This step. Once interacted with the podium, the Sentinel artifact will be placed down, and you will have a elite boss to take down that will have a yellow bubble around it that can only be broken with the Ray Gun Mark II-R. Once it's broken, you can emit massive damage, and once taken down, you'll have one of 3 main Easter egg steps complete. Now we've done that, we can move on to the next step involving the next Ray Gun Mark II variant. We'll move on to the Mark II-P. In order to begin progress for this, you'll first want to get an Essence Bomb part, and this can be found in the next step involving the
For that shit. Way down. Let's go. Hey, one more.
Why'd you do this the hard way?
Max ammo. Double points. Tear them to pieces.
So done with target discrimination. Just what the doctor. Oh, God. Just awful.
Lay down, boy. Lay down. Lay down.
The next with the Ravens interact with the Stilled Library and interact with this podium will reveal a secret door where you'll be able to pick up a nuclear plant inspection report. Now all players need to go into the Distilled Library and interact with this podium to start a lockdown. It's imperative if you're doing this on co-op that at least one person has the ray gun Mark II up.
Max Ammo.
I didn't make my workers sick.
Like chewing on a live wire. Pure energy. Oh yeah. Dropping off the grid. Congratulations! The winners of my weirdest shit I've ever seen contest.
In order to progress this step, once interacted with the podium, the Sentinel artifact will be placed down, and you will have a lead boss to take down that will have a yellow bubble around it that can only be broken with the Ray Gun Mark II-R. Once it's broken, you can emit massive damage, and once taken down, you'll have one of three main Easter egg steps complete. Now we've done that, we can move on to the next step involving the next Ray Gun Mark II variant. We'll move on to the Mark II-P. In order to begin progress for this, you...
Hello. Not sure if you can hear me, but I know Sam can't listen in. You don't trust me, fine. But you cannot trust her. Repeat, do not believe a word she says.
Fuck.
Tasting bad. What's it do?
Come on now, I didn't freaking.
Down, you'll have one of three main Easter egg steps complete. Now we've done that, we can move on to the next step involving the next ray gun Mark II variant. We'll move on to the Mark IIP. In order to begin progress for this, you'll first want to get an Essence Bomb part, and this can be found in one of the breakable Project Janus boxes that are all around the map. They are in every area, including the outside of the mansion, within the mansion, and underground, so just look around the map and keep destroying them until you find one that drops the Essence Bomb part. Once you've got the Essence Bomb, head down to the service tunnel area and find where the level 3 armor is on the wall, and nearby will be some rubble that looks like it could be blown up. Interact with the rocks and it will blow up, revealing a new, really cool looking secret room called the With your credit card debt balance,
Oh shit.
more, here are 3 easy solutions you can start implementing today. And number 3, mount. From here we
Oh, dude.
Check it out, asshole!
Now needs will be some rubber Mark 2P. In order to begin progress for this, you'll first want to get an essence bomb part, and this can be found in one of the next step involving the next ray gun Mark II variant. We'll move on to the Mark 2P. In order to begin progress for this, you'll first want to get an essence bomb part, and this can be found in one of the breakable Project Janus boxes that are all around.
Check out this monster I'm making. A splash of sweet, cute, and a dash of evil. Oh, I like it. And it's all like that. With over 1,000 monsters to collect, free to make rare. Oh, and of course, feed to evolve. The fun. Download monster.
Here is how to upgrade the Raygun Mark II into all three of its upgraded variants on the Shattered Veil. The first step is to get the Raygun Mark II. Now, this can be acquired on the mystery box, but if you don't follow the orange route by shooting it, we can with a hold of your end. Shooting the orange plant in one. Another can be found in the nursery to the place the canister into this machine, and you'll now run all the way up to the secret room. Place it can be found in the conservatory refractors. These refractors are pieces of purple glass that are noticeable in the fountains around the mansion. The first refractor can be found in the conservatory and refractors. Place the essence bomb down this tunnel area and find where the level 3 armor walk through every single POI, break every box until eventually you get there at one of the breakable Project
guys, Mr. Waffles here. This is your no-nonsense guide to the for weapon, or you can just spawn with Semtexes and then craft the Ether Shroud, and then I'll explain this to you. Number one, check the description of the video. We're going to explain what's on the map so that you then next you need to destroy Richton's computer, and that's for a circuit board. Some of those from a crafting bench or from ones you can tube just here. To the side on the left, you'll see an A and a B on the wall, and go through that area, and you'll be need to blow up with explosive damage. And so that could be. There are a ton of plant spawn near. Start a process. You should find it. Once you've grabbed the bell, go back into the T-Rex room, go up the stairs, and go to this bar, and place the bell by holding square, and you then spawn in a different spot. Throw a couple of Semtex in that room, and then go around the whole. Be quite close to, also be near this table. If you break the bar, it can be also next to this broken plate. It can also be nearby to this broken statue, and it can also be quite close to this sort of tarpaulin thing. And my recommendation, if you can't find it, is to throw a couple of Semtex in that room, and then go around the whole room holding square, and you should find it. Or if you're in a solo match, you can save quit your game and then reload back in, and the bell will have spawned in a different spot. By the way, it will be in that room, so destroy all the glass and then hold square, and you should be able to grab it. Once you've grabbed the bell, go back into the T-Rex room, go up the stairs, and go to this bar, and place the bell by holding square, and you then need the brain rot ammo mod. So go to one of the machines, put brain rot on your gun, and then come back to the bar, and you're going to need to brain rot a zombie, and then stand next to the bar and spam holding square on the bell to kind of tap the bell. And what you should see is the brain rot zombie will realize that you need service, and it will hop over the bar, and it will serve you up a drink. You need to hold square on, go onto the table, and that will pick it up in your inventory, and then go back to the blue liminal room that we were in a minute ago through that blue portal, and place that drink down on this pedestal. It will teleport all of your team members into
Oh my god, that shit's gonna be hard.
Bright light went back on, and then a gap on the. It's located in the entrance to the elevator room. So hold square here, and you'll see a sconce go into your inventory when you've picked it up. Then come to the T-Rex room and place the sconce on this little gap on the wall. And now we're basically going to do a call and response or a Simon Says game with these two lamps in front of you. So go and hold square on one of them, like my teammate's doing here, and that light will light up while you hold square. And then it's going to go off, and it's going to give you a sequence to re-enter. So for example, in my game here, the right light went back on and then it went off. So I knew that I had to go hold square on the right hand side once and then step away. Then after I'd done that, it gives you a new code, and the code is going to extend from the first one. So my first stage of this was just one flash on the right hand side. My second stage is one flash on the right, one flash on the left, because it's kind of building on what's gone before. So I enter my one flash on the right, I enter my one flash on the left, and then it starts the code again, but this time it gives me 3 steps, one on the right, one on the left, and then back on the right again. This could be different in your game. You might have to do them all on one side, or it'll mix and match differently, but you just need to re-enter what it gives you, and once you do that, a secret door will open. With that open, head down the stairs, and then while holding your blue ray gun Mark II, you can hold square on this device next to the painting here, and that will start a process where you need to kill a bunch of zombies with your blue ray gun Mark II, and once you've killed enough zombies, their souls will all go into the painting. So my first and hold square on it, and that'll put the canister in, and then you can hold square again to get the next ray gun Mark II, which is the Semtex and stuff in. It's going to be on one of the sides of the fountain just there. Then spawn number 3 is on this side of the bridge, and there's also another spawn on the other side of the bridge. That's spawn number 4. Then if we go back to the top of the conservatory here, on the left-hand side by these bushes, you can find a 5th potential spawn. Also on the right-hand side of this area, you can find one towards this kind of corner or towards these bushes. Then if you go through the mansion to the southwest balcony, there can be one here, or another can be inside here on this table. Then another spawn is back here on this little tree well, and then another one is behind Double Tap plants. But if you can't find them still, then check the description and I'll have some extra spawn spots in there. So destroy all 4 plants that you have in your game, and each one will drop a seed, so pick those up, and then when you've got 4 seeds and you've got the canister that we grabbed a minute ago, run it to the conservatory and place the canister into this machine here. Then go up to one of these rectangular incubators and plant
Runescape had nearly infinite number of upgrades and builds to try.
Dwarves all around the map. They are in.
Hey, chill out! Not that serious!
Every area, including a room called the Serpent.
Awesome. I got a 6-star queen dragon when I was sleeping.
Now, from here, we now need to collect 2 refractor part, and these are pieces of purple glass that are noticeable in the fountains around the mansion. The first refractor part can be found in the conservatory in this fountain here, and the other location can be found in the fountain in the southwest balcony. You've got both pieces, make your... way to the Serpent Mound and interact with this pole to place one of the refractors here, and then across the room to the left of the canister will be a second pole for you to place the second refractor. Once both are placed, go ahead and insert the canister into the...
Great.
Full power.
With this pole to place one of the refractors here, and then across the room to the left of the canister will be a second pole for you to place the second refractor. go ahead and insert the canister into the canister holder to the right in the room. Once inserted, you'll notice a bunch of lasers. Simply melee the crystal in this room, and you'll notice an energy flow through all of the lasers and the refractors that will go down to this Doppelgast statue, spawning in one of 3 Doppelgasts that you'll need to take out. Once we've done that, we now... need to complete a little puzzle. So firstly, we melee the first refractor once, and the lasers should now be rebounding up into a little cavern that is above in the Serpent Mound. If that is the case, go ahead and pick up the second refractor part, and then run through this door up towards this... bounding up into a little cavern that is above in the Serpent Mound. If that is the case, go ahead and pick up the second refractor part, and then run through this door up towards this second level, and then place the refractor in this new laser position. From here, you'll then... to melee the refractor, and it should be shining on a second Doppelgast statue, which, if done correctly like so, melee the crystal. The energy will flow through the lasers and then hit that second statue, spawning in a second Doppelgast that you'll want to take out. Now for the last puzzle for the final Doppelgast, you want to melee the first refractor once, and go ahead and pick up the refractor piece from that higher level, place it back on that second refractor on the ground floor, go ahead and melee the first refractor a couple of times until you notice the... Like this, if done correctly, melee the crystal, and it will be over to Director's Quarters, and there will be a workbench where you can now craft and convert canister, which should now be a light canister. Make your way over to... captain's quarters, and there will be a workbench where you can now craft and convert the Mark II into the Mark IIP. Now we have the Mark IIP, we can start its Easter egg quest, which is in Banquet Hall.
Oh, my paper! You have upgraded your Mark II. It should help you.
By interacting with this computer next to the portrait, you'll need to charge the port.
Local cockpits for FaceTime crashes. They resist it. Unfortunately,
I've been happy to pilot the operation.
Zombies with the ray gun Mark IIP until that percentage bar hits 100. Once completed, you'll be able to enter the liminal banquet hall, and inside you will notice that there will be 3 portraits with 3 symbols on. Inside of this room as well, at the end of the dining table, will be a red bottle that you'll be able to pick up. That is a ritual elixir. As you have this, we then need to interact with 3 different blood cups around the map, which will each... spawn in an Elder Disciple. The first location is this cup in the Bottlery. And once you've taken out the Disciple, you will notice a symbol appearing above the cup. Once completed, back at the banquet hall, you will notice that on the wall, one of the portraits will now have a number.
Full power.